Hello, everyone. So this is going to be a little bit of a different video. This is kind of just me showing you what I've done since the Wall of Flesh video we just did. I went and I deleted the character we were doing with the we got to the Wall of Flesh with and everything in their world. And I went and downloaded other mods to try them out. And I decided to make myself a journey world. Now, if you don't like that, that's up to you. I had a blast with this. This was really fun, and I'm probably going to do this again eventually, but this time I will record the whole run, and I'll probably play a different class. I played Summoner because I downloaded the Amulet of Many Minions mod. I think it's how it's called. It's a great freaking mod. It's so fun. And I killed Moonlord, and I just killed Moonlord for the first time just an hour or so ago. And it was fun all the way through. I was in journey mode, but I had turned the difficulty slider up to expert. So I got the expert experience in journey mode. I'm going to show you the mods I was using. Like I said, I'm planning on eventually doing this again and then doing it with a different class. I did Summoner. It was pretty damn easy. So I'm either going to, I'm not sure. I doubt I do melee, but I'll probably either do Ranger or Mage. I'm not sure which. But these are the mods I have. I have boss checklist, which I might change to the different. There's other boss checklist type mods, and I might change to that one. Other ones. Gem to gem, of course. This just makes it so you can get gems early. As soon as you're able to set up a gem corn farm thing, acorn farm thing. You don't really need this anymore, but early on, so you can get at least the gem corn thing going, this helps you out there. It also helped you out getting your magic storage set up too, because you need sapphires, rubies, emeralds, diamonds for that. Item checklist. This is just a just check for picking up or crafting 100% of the items in games. It says in the settings, you know. So it's kind of cool. A shoe slot, so I can put my shoes in just a dedicated slot. Where's my items, of course. Heart crystals and life flute grow. I like that. Wireless, I didn't really do much with them. Wireless transmitters, receivers, transceivers, and remotes. I didn't really mess with it, but I put it on there in case I did. I did mess around with teleporters, but I did them with wires and stuff. I hadn't done wireless yet. So, magic storage, void bag, I never used this. I never got to the point where I needed this. Better rarity borders was really nice. It was able to show me the rarity of the items I picked up and everything. It doesn't mean much because of certain things, but it was fun to know, like, I got a super rare item like a pet or something. That was kind of cool. Atmospheric torches I didn't actually turn on because I didn't know if it would mess with some other mods I had, but I did download it, but I didn't use it. Loot beams, of course. Brighter lights. This was awesome. I don't know how I could live without this anymore. This is awesome to have. Compare item stats was good. It was kind of cool. I didn't really need it much, but it was cool to see when I did need it to have it. So I liked it. Better boss bars for better boss health bars and things. I might try a different one. It was nice, but I might try different ones to see what they look like. Stackable buff durations. This is a good one because if you're using like it says in the example, you drink endurance potion 4 minutes for each potion 8 times, you get 36 minutes of endurance. So that was kind of cool. It's not really needed for what else I had on the mod, but it is cool that if I didn't have this other mod, this would have worked out really well for me. No lake size penalty, so I could fish in small areas and it wouldn't be a penalty because I have a mod that gives me a fishing machine and I didn't want to dig out every time. Item magnet was pretty good. I just got one and turned it on and forgot about it. It was great. Fargo's loot bonus was pretty cool. Extra droop. So you get like 5 treasure bags off of a boss. That was good. That was good. Banner boost. I never really used any banners at all. Probably would have been better if I had, but I didn't do it. Craftable accessories. This was great. I can see how it would be kind of cheaty, but I don't care. This was awesome. I love this mod. I don't think I can play without it anymore. Banner bonanza, I didn't really do. I didn't really mess with it. I didn't really mess with any banner things, even though I have stuff for it. Recipe browser magic stores. I didn't really see using this. I don't think I ever really used this. I could have, but I don't think I ever needed to. This is the big thing, the amulet of mini minions combat pits. This is the most awesome mod I've ever seen. It adds so much. I'm going to go over it with you in the deal, but there is so much more accessory slots. I actually have it set to 13 at the end to fit all of my summoning accessories I needed. So I added like 13, and that's with a dedicated shoe slot and a dedicated wing slot, you know. So I had a lot. And then there was a free slot I got from the Wall of Flesh too. HP awareness is a nice mod. It does help you out when you know you're getting low, so you can pop your potion. One thing I really have a complaint about this game is that the potion, for how much damage you take, the potion lasts too long. Even with the reduction accessory that reduces the potion sickness, so you can't take another potion again, it's still too long. With the accessory, it's 45 seconds. I'm not that great at dodging. I would have been more happy with at least 15 to 30, 20, 25, something like that. I do not like it at 45 even. I'm going to see if there's a mod I can do to change that, but I don't think so. Best of both worlds is nice. I don't think I used it. I don't think it really did anything for me. But what this does is it can let you use both Crimson and Corruption in the same deal if you wish to. I didn't really turn it on. I didn't use this because I have another mod that does the same thing. Same with the live lava slime spine to lava. I have another mod that does the same thing, so I didn't need it. Extra info is good. My problem with this is I can't move it good enough. It overlaps another thing, so I basically just turned it on and off, so because it overlapped with another thing I have. The autofish was great again. It helped me out when I was trying to fish up some things for like in the Blood Moon and stuff. I didn't really do any fishing. I used the auto fishing things. Auto reforge was great. It helped me so much. I could just put an item in there, click the button, and it would reforge until you got the reforging that you wanted. Doesn't remove the cost or anything, doesn't reduce the cost. It just makes it where it just automatically reforges to the one you want. And you can actually choose multiple things. So if you don't get one, you can get the other. It'll stop there when it gets to one of them. Omni Swing, I didn't need because I have I think I have another mod that does it. Shorter respawn time, I could have turned off because there's another mod that does it. So, but I decided to turn that one off and turn shorter respawn time on. Census, of course. Auto trash was great. Which mod is this from? I turned off because I had that other mod for it. Heroes mod, I just had in case something went wrong with a bug or something happened. I did run into one bug with the Amulet of Many Minions, and I'll talk about that when I get to it, but I didn't need to turn this on at all to do anything. Quality of life. This is big. This is a big thing. I love this so much. Gives me a better, bigger backpack, auto pickup for personal storage, smart pickup for personal storage, increase item pickup range. If I didn't have a magnet mod, I would have turned that on. Max stacks, weapon auto swings. Like, this is why I didn't need omni swing. I didn't use any of the placement speeds or anything like that, but I could have if I wished to. Portable crafting stations I didn't do because I had the magic storage mod. Portable buff stations, though, I did. Basically what this is, it's like the bewitching table that gives you an extra minion. If you pick it up, have it in your inventory, it automatically turns on and uses it when you it automatically has it's automatically on when it's in your inventory, so you don't have to click it. Portable banners, I never use, like I said, I never use banners, but this does the same thing as this. There's a banner box in the mod that you can put your banners into, and you can carry them around, and you'll get the banner stuff just carrying them around with you. No longer consume summon items. I didn't do this. I was able to get them in journey mode, research them, and just use them when I needed to. Enable infinite potions. This is a little bit broken, but I love it so much. If you can set a potion requirement, I have it at 10, but you can set it up to as high as you want. That if you have that many potions in there, you automatically get that effect and it will never go away. And there's also a potion bag that you can put the potions into that have 20 slots in it that you can put potions into. That'll just save you in inventory. It also works if it was like in your piggy bank or your chest or your Chester, if you have Chester with you, your personal storage. Infinite ammo, same thing. Infinite thrown weapons, same thing. Hide buff icons of infinite potions. I had this off early on, but eventually I just turned it off because I had so many buffs going on. Better reforging, I have this off because I had that mod for reforging. I didn't use the faster respawns in this one because I had that respawn mod. Disable tombstone mod, nah. I wanted tombstones. Middle click to open personal inventories. You can do this, but I have it on, but it never really did anything. Don't know why, but you could. Automatically save money. This automatically deposits your money into your piggy bank or Chester if you have them with you. A fast extractor, the extractor just goes really, really fast when you use it. I used it a couple times, didn't really need it that much. I didn't do much of the NPC stuff. This makes it where you don't have to go rescue like the Goblin Tinker, the Tavern Keeper, the Wizard, and all of them. They'll just when it's time for them to spawn in, they'll just automatically come to your town. I didn't do any fishing quest at all. So, and then here's the lava slime that I have instead of that mod. Traveling merchant doesn't depart. I didn't turn that on, but I do have him where I can refresh his shop. That was a cool and useful emergency treatment. I never used this, but this is actually pretty cool. You can go to the nurse, just right click her, and she'll heal you, automatically. Lessons learned. As long as the creature's dexterity is unlocked, its dexterity will completely regardless of the killing count. That's kind of cool. So you just got to kill something once. I also have a number of kills to obtain a banner multiplier down to 1. Accelerate herb growth. I didn't really do any herb things because I just researched them and then got them when I needed them. Staff of regrowth, like I said, I didn't really do any of that. Respawn with full HP. Yeah, I died a couple of times. Heat buffs after death is nice. Auto research. I didn't do this. But you could if you wanted to, I guess. I never really thought about it, but I didn't. I just put it in there and researched it when I wanted to. Disable damage spread. This one I don't know what it for. Don't know, but I never used it. And the extra buff slots goes up to 99, so you can have 99 buffs. Because there's a lot of buffs, and then your minions also count as buffs, and you have a lot of minions with that mod. I didn't really do anything. The shaking trees always drops fruit. That was nice early on. And then the gem tree is always dropping that. I didn't do anything with Together Happier because that's multiplayer stuff, and the server config stuff I didn't do anything. And then this also, like I said, adds a fishing deal here if you wish to use. And then the graphics interface for the stuff here. So that, like I said, this is really cool. I'm thinking about trying the Blua mod, whatever it is, next. That's another one that does kind of like stuff like that, but I'm not sure if it's going to be as good. Boss cursor, of course, wing slot, like I said, wing slots. Mutant mod was cool. It helped me set up my you can see it when I pop into the world. You can see my making the apartments, making the land bridges and everything was really helpful. That's basically what I use for. I did use the NPCs a little bit for if I needed to, you know, cancel an event that's going on, like if a Martian invasion or a solar eclipse happened, I can go and cancel the event if I wanted to. Or excavator, magic storage, recipe browser. Summoning UI is really good. It gives you like little ticks. One problem is it can't move far enough in a direction because it kind of overlays the map, the mini map when you have the mini map up. So it's kind of hard to see there. Achievement mod was fine. It doesn't actually give you the Steam achievements. It just pops up the little achievement deal in game when you do it. And wiki diffs is really cool. You can just push a button. I got it set to number pad 0. And that opens up a wiki page in your web browser. It goes to wiki.gg Terraria wiki. Smarter cursor. This is so when you're like placing wooden platforms, which I didn't do that much of because of the Fargos Mutant mod, it wouldn't create stairways as often. So that was kind of cool. Cheat sheet. I just had it just like the hero deal in case I needed it. Never needed it, so it was fine. Better zoom was kind of cool. I had a funky thing with this. My mouse just all of a sudden blew up and covered like, I don't know, 5% of the screen. So I had to go in here and adjust the cursor scale. You know, that was a thing. It didn't happen the first time, the first little while I played through, but then one day when I just logged into my world, my mouse was just boom. 5% of my screen was my mouse. I don't know why. Better blending. That's just a little texture quality thing. It shows blending of the ores and stuff into the ground better and stuff. It's kind of nice. And dialogue panel rework is really, really good. It makes it where you can talk to the NPCs a lot better, easier. So yeah. So let me log in. I got Tadia J because she's in Journey. She has 500 HP, 200 mana. It took me 37 hours to get through to beat Moonlord. 37:15 probably. Like I said, I played a little bit earlier. I played a medium world Journey. It is a corruption biome. The Space of Buckets created on May 26th. It is now May 30th. So yeah, I've been busy. As you can already see, we have apartments here. This was from Fargo's Mutant mod. This is where I set up early planting of herbs so I could get them, so I could research them, so I could start getting those. This is my magic storage system right here. I got a little bedroom right here, a bed. This is a bathtub, a light here. There's a bunny. Things like that. I have all of these upgraded. I just did it as the last thing, is upgraded them all to Terra storage units, which totaled 640 items per. And I have 662 items out of 16,000. And as you can see, all of my stuff over here. I have a lot of stuff over here, don't I? Yeah, I needed all these slots for all the stuff. It was a big thing. There's so much in this mod, the Amulet of Many Minions mod. There's so much stuff that it kind of needed, you know. Like, let's see. There's this one, the Warding Mighty Boa Teamwork. What this does is in the game, all the pets, if you recraft them with a demon altar, I think it is, you can turn them into combat pets, which means they go and do all the pets that you could put off in your thing over here, like the suspicious grinning eye, would become a combat pet. And then you can increase your number of combat pets with this, but you decrease your non-combat pet minions by 1, increases their movement speed, and increases their damage. Now, all of these guys' damage goes off of these things called combat pet emblems. This is what all their stats come from. So this allows you to, you know, this lets you to use your combat pets, and there's various ones I'll show you when in the recipe browser in a little bit. I just put this on to give me an extra invincibility. It helps me out there. All of this is warding, by the way, so I have 146 defense. I still take a good chunk of damage. During Moonlord fight, I got down to like half my bar of gone. So it does hurt. They still do hurt. I didn't want to see what happens if I didn't have it. This is from the Combat Pets mod. This is about squires. Squires are these things like this. This is the end game squire. You can actually use these as a weapon instead of a whip. And what you do is you kind of just hold it out there, and you can also do this. And what the special thing about him is whenever you right click him, he eventually does that. He turns into the wall of flesh. He's the guide voodoo doll, and he eventually turns into the wall of flesh, which is brutal dash when you right click, but you got to do it a bunch of times, as you saw, to get his health down. So you kill him. You basically kill your squire to turn him into the wall of flesh, and then and he dies after he's the wall of flesh for a little bit. He'll actually die, so you have to resummon him. But he's the most damaging squire. It's kind of cool, but I just got him right now to try, because we're going to do the Moonlord again before we go, and I'm going to use him. I like the Empress of Light one personally. It's my favorite. And so that's the squires, and there's various things for the squires, like increasing their damage, increasing their attack speed, increasing the attack speed while using a squire. Like I said, you can use them as your weapon instead of a whip if you wish to. And then this gives a mechanical skull that grants a rotating debuff to squire's attacks. Ox shield, of course. Sweetheart necklace for mainly for the increased movement speed and the honey regen. Pygmy necklace, of course, for number of minions. Warding GPS. This is another thing about your minions. This allows your minions to automatically attack around corners in a 30 tile radius. Warding lockbox of minions. This doesn't do much, it looks like, but it actually does a good bit. In this mod, there is what is known as minion variety bonus, as you can see. What this does is it increases your damage for each different minion you have. Combat pets, squires, and regular minions from your staffs that you get count towards this. And the different ones you have, the more damage your pets do. A warding squire scope. This increases the range, so you can do the thing of getting them out, so you can like zoom out so you can see better. Increases their defense as well. An Avenger emblem for damage. This is the big minion amulet. There's two others, but they combine together kind of into this one. Increases your maximum number of minions by 2, greatly improves their minion damage, and increases minion variety bonus by 2%. The thing of the other amulets before this one is one of them leans into your combat pets and one of them leans into your regular minions. So not your squires, just your regular minions or your combat pets. So you can choose either one, and then eventually you get this one, which is the higher tier. I don't know if they stack. I haven't tried, but you could maybe check and see if they stacked if you wish to go even further. Warding Shining Stone. I got this for the life regen. And of course, the Warding Charm and Myth because I want the cooldown of Healing Potions, Lord. So if I stand still, I get a lot of life regen, so that helps out. Celestial Shell for Werewolf, which is a big damage, all that stuff buff, life regen. The Necromantic Skull, the Hercules Beetle, because this also stacks with this, which this is a combination of these two, but you can have all three and get all of the effects again on top of each other. I got the Warding Soaring Insignia, so I can have infinite flight with my wings if I wish to, and I can go really, really fast. Acceleration. Or Spark Boots. I actually got these really luckily before the Wall of Flesh, so I've had these since then. They're great. And then my Celestial Starboard, which I had Duke Fisheron's wings. So yeah, I actually run Duke Fisheron's mount if I want to when I'm fighting Moonlord. And I also have the thing that from the Fargo Mutant mod that means you can change the weather. So if I look up rain in here, it'll be these little balloon icons. You can start the rain, so I can go really fast if I wish to. So that's kind of synergizes really well together. I'll talk about minions in a minute. I got the Magic Lantern for that. I got a mechanical cart. I haven't changed my minecart since the mechanical minions. Shrimpy Truffle for my mount, and the dual hook. I didn't really see the need to get a different hook. I might try Clean Slimes eventually, if next time, if it's to see how it is, but I didn't really see the point of going anything higher on my deal. So let us go through my gear over here, and we'll go about this. Okay. Also, let me go ahead and put this open. This is the big backpack from the Quality of Life mod. As you can see, there's these potion bags. I have all of these potions and they're active at all times. Eventually, once I had enough potions, I could get these infinite. So I just researched them so I could just get a stack, put them in there and forget about it. So I'm always having the Scythian Skin, the Mana Regeneration, the Magic Power, the Builder, the Danger Sense, the Flippers, the Iron Skin, Shines, all this stuff. Regeneration, all of it. Seafood Dinner as my food. Because the fishing machine really helped out getting the Seafood Dinner easily. And then I have another one that gives me more, which is the Thorn Summoning, so I can have an extra minion, all that stuff. So I have pretty much all of the potions in here. Including like Featherfall and stuff like that. I have campfires in here. This actually counts as a buff. So if you have campfires in your inventory, you have portable buff stations. So this counts. So I get the regen from these. I get the regen from the heart lanterns. I get the regen from the star bottles. These are just so you don't have to put them out in the world. I get the I get the defense from the bath statues. I got a slice of cake that gives me movement speed. I got Chester in here. I got honey. This gives me life regen. My bewitching table, extra minion. The fishing machines I just stuck in here for if I need to put out some fishing machines, and my staff of regrowth is in here as well. I have kaleidoscope as my whip. I have the legendary picksaw. I didn't see the need to upgrade. I have the drill unit if I want to use it. So I got the legendary axe because it's actually better axe power than the pickaxe. So if I really want to cut down a tree here, I use the legendary, the axe instead. I got my lava-proof bug net because I don't really have anything else to put here. I probably would put a squire there if I thought about it, but I didn't. I do keep at least one sentry on me to help me out if I need to. This is just the one I just got off of Moonlord. Some dynasty wood for building buildings if I need to or anything. Same with the platforms. Rope. Don't really need rope anymore either. I bought a crap ton of ultra bright torches so I could research them and get them, because these give you a lot of light on top of the brighter lights mod. So this really helps out. Cell phone. Funny thing, like right at the beginning, before I even defeated a mechanical boss, I was able to get the cell phone unlocked and start using it. So that was kind of cool. And this is, well, I also use greater healing potions, greater mana potions. I have the drilling unit if I wish to, that I just got. This is my combat pet emblem. Like I said, this is what all your damage for your combat pets based off of. There's a lot of different ones. In fact, we can look at them real quick and go to items. So as you can see, there's a lot of them. The Celestial is the highest tier one. So I have the Stardust one, so I could probably make the Celestial one. It just needs some Lumite bars and a Stardust companion. I haven't done it yet, but that would increase my damage on my combat pets even more. So I'll probably do that before we do the thing. There's a Corruption one. There's Crimson. It depends on which world you're in, which one you're going to get. Golden combat pets, hollowed, platinum, skeletal, soulful, inspector, and stardust. The funny thing is, once you get to the, where is it? I can't remember where it is. One of these things makes the suspicious grinning eye do more. I can't remember which tier it unlocks. I think you need like hollowed or something. I'm not sure. It could be platinum or it could be skeletal. Could be soulful, but I'm not sure. One of these unlocks the replica suspicious grinning eye to do extra moves, like if you were doing and it's a replica of, as you can see, it's the floating eye here. It's just turned into a combat pet. So yeah. And then there is the teamwork friendship bows, which give you various combat pets as well. I did a couple of these, but I concentrated on these pets. I have the, like I said, the grinning eye. I have the eye. I have the worm, and I have the skeleton thing. I wasn't in master mode, so I didn't get the upgrade, the master mode mechanical ones. So I just did these. And that's it. Like I said, all of these things here are combat pets, which means they can be used. What you have to do is you have to get the regular item, take it to a demon altar, and then you can turn it into a combat pet. Except for a couple of them, which is the grinning eye, the possessed skull, And where's the worm? The worm, withering remains. And I think the honey and another one. I can't remember the other one. They can be bought from the traveling merchant. That's what I did, is I bought these from the traveling merchants. When you kill the boss, these become available in the traveling merchant. Now, there's also Squire. Whoops. Let me back this in. Here are all the squires and their accessories that affect them, and their armor that affects them, and stuff like that. And you will start out with this one, the Crest of the Frozen North, 30 damage. Summons a squire, the Viking will fight for you. Can hold and guide attacks, does an icy axe, which it throws axes. So it's nice and everything. We go to weapons and sort by damage. As you can also get the Crest of the Forest if you wish to. I think this is one of the ones you can craft. I don't think you can craft the Frozen North, but you can craft the Forest, and it gives you a Mushroom Guy, Mushroom Toss, and things like that. I think I got this like as a drop, and I just started using this one instead of crafting the Forest Mushroom one. But they all go through. You need certain Squire Crest things to make other ones, like the in-game True Guide Voodoo Doll. You need a Guide Voodoo Doll. You need the Guide Friendship Bracelet, which you can craft, or you can get dropped, but you can craft it as well. I think this comes from the Wall of Flesh when I got it. And then you have a Locke's Guide of Hair. What you have to do is you have to take the Voodoo Doll, put it on during the lunar events. So after you kill the lunatic cultist and you got the pillars up, go to your guide with a Voodoo Doll in one of your accessory slots. You can kill him and get the Gawk of Guide's hair, and that allows you to make the True Guide Voodoo Doll, which is the best in-game Squire if you wish to use it. And stuff like that. And then there's also these staff things. What this does, let me see. I got a staff. I got some staffs here. It's probably be easier to go guidance. Okay, where is... There we go. What this does... You can set a waypoint if you wish to. Like this. And all your minions will go to attack it. You can also set your thing so you can have it do deals here and stuff like that. So all your minions and everything will do this. This up here is also a group thing, so you can have minions set to different things. So I have my sun group set to spread out, where it'll attack multiple. It won't concentrate on one enemy. They'll all go for different enemies. And then I have my moon set as the strongest enemy, which attack the enemy with the highest maximum health, which is great for bosses if they also have minions with them. So that's that. But you can do this. What this is for, besides doing something like this, is say you have an enemy hidden behind something, but you can got a little gap to get it, but you don't have any minions that will go through walls or something. Like I have this, the Withering Remains minion actually goes through walls to attack things. If I didn't have that, I could use this, set a waypoint over there, and if there was a big enough gap that they could go through, follow it until they get to that point and attack anything at that point. That's what it's for. It's to help you do stuff like that. So yeah, kind of cool. Not really what I want, but I don't really use this a whole lot. So, yeah, I didn't see using that a whole lot, but you can if you wish to. And then I have the minions and things like that. And this'll stay here until I use a non-summon weapon and things like that. So, or I think it'll stay there if I teleport. Yeah, I think I have to get like really far away for it to go away. So if I go like into one of my teleporters, I think it disappears. Nope, it's still there. Like I said, it stays until you use a non-summon weapon. So if we go and let's see if I can pick up a, let me see, set this to there. Just grab one of those. And if you go and you set this and do that. There we go. But yeah, you can do things like that. All right. Sorry, kitties. But yeah, that's it. And then there is the staffs. Now, all of the staffs from the regular game have a version from the mod. Now, what this does is it updates their AI. It doesn't increase their damage that I found, but it does update their AI and makes them better at following things around. So the big thing about that is, of course, the better AI. That means they do things better. They stick to targets better and things like that. They can follow these little prompts up here better. So yeah, I like having these versions because they do help out. It's really easy to craft these versions. You just need the base item, go to a demon altar, and turn it into the version for the mod. It's basically it. It can go back and forth. You can turn it back if you wish to, if you want to. And that's kind of really cool. I like all of these. This is a cool mod. And things like that. Let me go over my gear that I have right now. Like I said, I just defeated Moonlord, so I have Stardust armor and things like that. I'm wearing a fedora, kimono, and fire starters with a winter cape because I like the cape. And I also just got the rainbow cursor from what's his name, so Moonlord, so I put that on for a rainbow cursor. It's kind of cool. And I have we went over all the accessories I have. I have so many accessories. I have a flying slot and a dedicated boot slot. And things like that. I have the kaleidoscope. Got that from Empress of Light. I did not go for Terra Prism. I can tell you right now, I'm nowhere good enough to go for Terra Prism. So I didn't even try. I do not care. I do not care to ruin my day trying for that. I have this. This came off of Moonlord. It's just a sentry. You have a single slot. Why not use it? And stuff like that. I have, like I said, the guide voodoo doll. Now I'm going to use it for Moonlord, but I like the Empress one better. We have this. This is a new summon staff from the mod. It's the in-game. It's an in-game summon. It does a shit ton of damage. You need to kill Moonlord to get it, but it's really good. Same with this one. This is a celestial train with jellies, with slimes on it. It's called the Staff of Celestial Slime Train. Does a crap ton of damage. Still need to kill Moonlord for it, as you can see. needs Lumite bars, so you have to get, and you have to have a slime cart staff, and you have to have the Amulet of Mini Minions mod version. And then you, well, this one is only the Amulet of Mini mods because this is a new staff for it. And then any Stardust Dragon staff, you have to have that to craft it. And then we have this. I got this off in the dungeon after killing Plantera. So that's a new minion there from the mod. Ruthless Necrodoll. A Star Cells. I turned it into the mod version. Staff. This is a staff added from the deal. Does a eclipse thing, basically. It's an eclipse thing. I think you get it during the eclipse or something, or you can craft it after the eclipse. Raven staff from the Pumpkin King event. Ruthless Spirit Revolver is from the mod. It's brand new. There is a sword, there is a bow, and then there is the Spirit Revolver. And I don't know why they haven't made it yet, but there is a combination squire of the bow and the sword. It's called the Arsenal. Really cool. It worked for me really well while I had it before I got Empress of Lights thing. I didn't use, there's a one called the Armored Bones one that you get from the dungeon after Plantera before Golem. I didn't really use it. I like the Arsenal personally. I didn't use the squires much. I just had them so I could right click, use their right click thing really. And then there is the Deadly Spear from the Solar Eclipse. The Tempest Staff from Duke Fisheron. Clarent. That is basically a free an Excalibur for yourself. It's from the mod. It was the mod people made this. That's a really good one. Stardust Dragon, of course. And then I also have the combat pets of the Eye of Cthulhu, the Withering Remains, which is the worm, and the replica Princess Skull, which is Skeletron. If I tried to summon the Brain of Cthulhu, I probably could have got that pet if I wish. I also have the Stardust Combat Pet Emblem. Like I said, we need to upgrade this. Let's go do that real quick. Actually, I need to go down there anymore because I have this. Okay, pet. Make the Celestial. Okay. This does 297. That's 226. Yeah. Set that in there. Back. Right click. Click here. Get you reforge. And this is the mod in action. It just goes until it gets to the one you selected. And you can select multiples, like I said, if you wish to. This was my apartment complex when I first started the game. I just built all of these and eventually I just added onto it until I got to the point where I could go and get everybody out into the world. So I could get some bonuses and get the pylons if I wish to. This is the item magnet from that item magnet mod. It just gives you a magnet, and it starts really small, and as you gain in power, as you progress through the game, it actually gets better. So that's kind of cool. You don't ever need to craft one or anything. I think you just start with it in your inventory. I got the magic conch in case I need to go to the ocean a different way. I don't really need that anymore, but I do keep it on me, and the same with the demon conch. I did the remote storages for when I needed to, so I can just put anything in my storage at point, and this one does the crafting, which does take it a minute to load because I have so much crafting I can do. And then I also have the guide to critter companionship because I didn't want to accidentally want to kill the lacewing until I wanted to. And then I just made the drill containment unit and I played around with it, but yeah, didn't need it anymore. And as you can see, I have a lot of stuff researched. I researched a lot of things here. Not everything, but I did research a lot of it. I do have like deals here down. I was going to make my own elevator here, but then I noticed we were going to go through a glowing mushroom biome and I didn't want to mess with it. So I just went ahead, go back and used Fargo Mutant Mod's elevator building thing to go down into the hill. And then I have like this right here was my gem corn farm. If we go down here, I haven't really needed it in a long time, before hard mode even, but it was here when I needed it. I planted at least a couple of every one of them, and it was really good. Yeah. My over here was a entrance to like regular underground. Past it was the ice biome, and past that was the dungeon over here. And then the hollow became up and through here. When I killed the wall of flesh, the hollow came and did part of the ice biome in this section over here. But it didn't really do much over here to this section. It kind of went over here a little bit, but it was really hard to get the damn lace wings we needed. I have at the hollow, I have the wizard and the stylist, I think it is over there, or the party girl. I can't remember. I have the tax collector and the clothier here. Down here's the mechanic, the dye person, and the goblin. And then over here is all the modded people. So I keep them all separate because I have no idea what their happiness needs. But I did get their pylon though, the sibling pylon. And then over here on the right, we have a little bit of a desert and the underground desert here. And it became corrupted once I killed the wall of flesh. It goes all the way through up here. And then here's the jungle here. This was where I killed the queen bee. Here is the temple. This is where I killed Plantera. I dug all the way up from here. Like right up in this section somewhere was Plantera's bulb. And I just fell down the shaft as I was fighting her until I got to my arena, and then I killed her down there. And then there was the corruption area right here. This was my first corruption. This is where I went and fought the Eater of Worlds, I think it's called. I had my little thing here with some ropes so I could go down early. I killed some of the, as you can see, I killed like the deals to get that. And then I made an arena over here and a place for the angler, the stylist, and the pirate person. And this little box thing here was for when I was fighting Nautilus, because we're in 1.4.3. Nautilus can only go through blocks on one attack instead of all of his attacks. So in 1.4.3 you can still cheese him. So I just made the cheese box because I wanted his staff and I just didn't care. I also had this little thing down here when I was trying to get sharks. For shark fins, and I never finished that. I never finished researching those. And I also fought Duke Fisheron over there. Got some sky islands and things. I changed some of them around. Like this one is actually a desert up here. I corrupted it to make a corruption desert, so I could farm mummies. And then over here, I changed one into a mushroom deal. So that's where the truffle and the guide are. And then there is like some more. This is corrupted into hollow. I did this mainly for the trees. I never got a lace wing up here though. And then we have this over here again. I did go explore all of my underwater deals, got the water boots early, so that was nice. Also, as you can see, minion variety bonus. 84% minion variety damage bonus is really good. So also we have the player stats things. I have 272 summon damage and 11 minions. So yeah. And that includes my Star Guardian. There's a Star Guardian here too, who's protecting the Stardust Dragon. All that stuff is in here. So let's go and do the thing. Let's go kill lunatic cultists and start the deal. I mean, I could completely skip that if I wish to. But I don't need to. The Fargo Mutants mod added the NPCs where you could go and just get a thing that just automatically summons the Moon Lord, but I don't see. I didn't do it. I just go ahead and do the. It doesn't take long now that I have the Stardust armor and things. Moon Lord just goes really quickly. I want to make sure I go down low enough so I don't miss what I need to do here. Oh, there it is down here. I almost missed it anyway. Here we go. This guy is going to go quickly. That guy is going to go quickly. Okay, we're on the Stardust pillar. So we have them set to spread out so they're all attacking different minions themselves. And then I'll just do that. So it'll go to the highest cell thing, which kills the Stardust pillar. Alright, is there anything... Okay. My next one is going to be where? Over here. Okay. So I can do this. And it should be over here. I just stand here so I don't have to worry about the guy attacking me. Okay, so that's done. Probably this one. Whoops. Here's the nebula. Should be over here. Vortex. Ow. Look at that. Alright. And Moon Lord is on his way. Alright, we're set up and ready. Set this to, nah, set that back, turn to that. There we go. Makes it a whole lot easier. Actually, let's set both groups to there. And he's dead. That's Moonlord, people. That's Moonlord. Yeah. And gave me some bunch of healing potions. And like I said, it gives you, from that mod, it gives you like a lot more bags. So I done got everything, so I put it into auto trash, but except for the Lumite, which I don't need, but I just pick it anyway. And that's it. Moonlord is really, really easily once you get the mods, once you get the amulet, the in-game pets. I did it with, let's see, I didn't have this, I didn't have this, I didn't have this. I had the Empress of Light one, which did just fine. And I didn't really use it. I just right-clicked with the whip to use it, because you can use your right-click as long as you're using a summon weapon. I had I think the highest one I had was all of these other ones here. I think I didn't have the Stardust Dragon. I did have the Star Cell. I had the Eclipse, but I didn't have like Clarent at the time because I didn't have the slot count. I had Shadow, the armor from the Pumpkin is the armor I was using at the time I killed Moonlord. So I didn't have as many minion slots. I had the pets, the Skeletron, the Corruption, the Eater Worlds, and the Skeleton. Not the Skeletron. Yeah, the Skeletron, but also the Aya Cthulhu one. So I had those as my combat pets. That means I think I had 7 combat pet slots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I didn't have enough slots for the Clarent, otherwise I used Clarent. Didn't have this, didn't have this, didn't have this. Had this as the Prisma, the, what do you call the thing? I still have it in here. If I look real quick, it's the Squire. Why is it not in there? That's weird. Well, if it's not in there, it'll be in here. This one, the Chalice of the Empress. Like I said, I like this one more than the True Guide Voodoo Doll. Let's see, where's the guide at so I can get rid of him? You have to right click to get the, no, no. Oh, that's right. He's gone because I killed him during the fight. So I should be able to just do this. And so he does this as a right click. So I don't even have to have her in my deal. On the other ones, you don't have the thing where you can just hold it. That's kind of why I like her more. So yeah, that's this done. This was a lot of fun. I loved what I did here, and like I said, I think I'm going to do it again. And we'll be doing a different class. We won't be using the Amulet of Many Minions mod, but because I'll be either doing Ranger or Mage as my main type. I'm not sure which I want to do yet. I'm leaning towards Ranger to get something a little bit different than, because I'm kind of a magic person. I'm summoning, but I'm still kind of a magic person, so we'll see. I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. This is going to come out after the final episode where the the Wall of Flesh fight is. So this will be on Sunday. Let me check real quick so you know what day this video is. Well, you should already know what day this video is going to come out. So let me see here. Need to go to this, go to this, and go to this. Okay, so I have this one, and that is going to be released on June 4th. So I already have videos uploaded to June 4th. So this would be the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. So Saturday, the 10th. The last episode with the Wall of Flesh fight is going to be released on the 10th in the morning. On the evening of the 10th will be the release of this video that we just did. So I hope everybody liked this. I had a blast playing in journey mode. I want to do it again with a different class, but I need to take a break. And when this video comes out, I will be working on Diablo 4 videos. So that's where my concentration is going to be for a while. I'm not sure when I'll come back to Terraria to do it more. So yeah, it'll be just whenever I get a chance to. And we also, you know, still have Stardew Valley Expanded to do come sometime after September. So yeah, we got a bunch of games to play. I like I said, I had a bunch of fun with this. I didn't record this because this was just a personal play thing, but I wanted to make this a video so you know that it's going to be coming back. Terraria. It's going to be coming back. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do all of this over again at that time, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Okay. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and the Terraria series from before, and I hope to see y'all again when we do more. Most likely it will be journey mode. It will be set to expert difficulty. I'm not sure what I will and will not research. I don't know. We'll see. I might just, let's say, fuck it, and let's research everything, because that's what I did with this one, and I had a lot of fun. So we'll see. But yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. We'll be back next time, most likely with Diablo. I'm going to take me a break until probably I start recording the Diablo videos on June 9th. So yeah, I'll see y'all then. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world.